Welcome to probably the last video on custom stuff. I don't want to have repetitive content, so yeah. There are 3 ways to go about this: classic wave, classic, non-wave, and platformer. First, I'll show you how to do it with platformer mode, as this is RHE most accurate to recreating a custom. Speed. Place 4 event triggers with toggle triggers next to them. Make the event triggers have their own respective groups, and these groups you use should activate the toggle trigger next to them. One should activate on left push, left release, right push, and right release. This is so when you tap or hold you move at the custom speed, and when you let go you stop. Turn all of the triggers spawn triggered and multi-triggered, both event and toggle triggers. Also, turn the top 2 toggle triggers into green toggle triggers by clicking the box that says activate group. Now, the side with the left push and release, if you place the triggers the same way as me, it's the left side, should have the group be another free group. I've used 5 here. Now the other side should have another free group. I've used 6. Now these 2 groups, I'm using 5 and 6 for example, should be toggled off to have the effect, so place 2 toggle triggers for both those groups. Place a speed portal, or a few, and mix them to get a custom portal speed you want. Make sure they look right BTW by pushing them together. Now for a custom color, we do what I did on my custom game mode video, which you should watch by the way. You get a block, you give it the color you want the speed portal to be, and then copy the values of that block and paste it onto the speed portals so they have that color. It's more like a tint, so try out what color you like best on speed portals, as there's no white speed portal we can use, or an ideal color like we can for a custom game mode with the robot. Here's where you start to go fast. Get 2 force blocks for each direction, make one face the left and be group 5, or whatever group you used, and another one face the right and be group 6, or whatever group you used. The force determines how fast you go. Negative force can actually help you go slower, so if you'd like to create a custom slow speed, use that. But higher force makes you go faster if it isn't negative. Now place advanced follow triggers for group 5 and 6, or whatever groups you used, lol. Make them target P1 through the button that says P1 BTW. Goofy on mistake, bruh. Now I'm fast. If you haven't, give the event triggers spawn and multi-triggered. Also, give them all a new group. I'm using 7. Place a massive spawn trigger that is touch and multi-triggered that activates group 7 and go on extra, and give it extended collision. Make it the same size as the speed portal. Now, the next part is necessary for you to return back to normal speeds later on in your level. Place whatever speed portal you want. Place a stop trigger and turn it into a resume trigger, then make it touch and multi-triggered and target group 7, or whatever group you used. It should also be the same size as the speed portal. Now place another stop trigger and turn it into a pause trigger and make it touch and multi-triggered. It should pause group 7, or whatever group you've used. However, you also need to place toggle triggers for group 5 and 6. All of the triggers there should be placed on top of your new speed portal. Here's the final result. Now for the second method, this is the classic wave method, where it only works with the wave. Put some speed portals on top of each other to make a custom speed portal. Place a block and give it the color you want the speed portal to be. Then copy the values of the block and paste the color onto the speed portal, AO that it has the color you want. Like, look, I've made a cheese-colored X7 speed portal. Obviously, you need to be a wave. Now use a time warp trigger and use that to amp the speed you get to. Then you're done. This method only works for wave BTW. Now, let's go on to classic mode. If you didn't see the wave version, I recommend watching how I made the custom portal color at 420. Now I'm just gonna make some GP I could do at high speeds. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel, as I make building content and tutorials to help you do cool stuff on the editor. Now place a move trigger right when you touch the speed portal. Then the group it uses should be all of the blocks you jump on in that custom speed portal. So give all those blocks that group. I'm using group 1. Now edit the move trigger so that it makes blocks move backwards for a long amount of time. It'll be lick you, moving extra fast. Then place a time warp trigger that makes you go slightly faster than normal, like X1.1-ish, so it isn't too noticeable. Sorry about my awful playtesting footage, LMAO. I was just testing the feel of the speed. Give your fat speed portal no touch and no effect. Place a red speed portal right where your custom speed portal is. This is so the speed boost works off the base of the current max speed, which makes it look more natural.
So here is the final result. Holy skill issue WTF.
Excuse my poor skill. Anyways, thanks for watching. Enjoy whatever you made with the level. If there's anything you want me to do next, comment what you'd like below. I would just like to say I'm thankful for the recent surge in subscribers and views. Thank all of you so much. Anyways, until next time, bye. P.S. I'm stretching the video to 8 minutes for the algorithm, so enjoy this random level.